I'm Lindsay Barnett.
I'm Kelsey Whedon. We're the 5th and 6th grade science teachers here at Upper. And so far we've had a blast in science this year. But now that we're kind of back in the groove of things, there's a couple of things about science we want to tell you guys.
So first and foremost, science is a graded subject for 5th and 6th grade. While we have your student for only 50 minutes just as GT, PE, or computer lab, we are graded just like ELA or math class. Being that we only have that short amount of time with your child, it's really hard to get everything in, so we try to utilize that time the best we can. To help us out at home, you might want to encourage your child to study each night. We don't really have written homework, however, we do expect them to be preparing at home each night. That's just the support they need at home since we don't have the time here at school. Our tests are very application based, so it's not necessarily go home and memorize the notes. You have to learn the notes to be able to apply them to the problems on the test. So that's kind of, sometimes that's confusing because it's like a step up from what we're used to, but they are application based. So I encourage kids to learn the material rather than memorize the material. Kelsey's going to talk a little bit about the importance of our 5th grade science.
Well, 5th grade, like she said, is state tested, but 6th grade may not be necessarily state tested, but it is still a big grade for our students. So keep that in mind. That way you can kind of tell your children, hey, 6th grade, it may not be state tested again, but it is a very important class. So one thing we're doing this year is we're working really hard to make it what it should be, which is a hands-on experience for your child. So one thing we've been doing a lot this year, we've been trying to do at least one lab a week. That way they can get their hands-on experience. So we've been doing that the past few weeks, and they seem to really enjoy that. We hope to continue this. We also, every week, your child should be going home, or should in class be doing some type of bell work. This bell work is just used to reinforce the content that we've been teaching them. Every 2 weeks, we'll usually take a bell work grade, which all this is basically us just checking to make sure that they're keeping up with their actual bell work, that they're completing it, and things like that. So as far as grades for 5th and 6th grade go, we do try to take at least one grade per week. It can be a lab quiz, it could be a test, a lab report, a Mastery Connect, something on a computer, any kind of grade to assess kind of what they've learned that week. Given the nature of our quizzes, we try to give the children at least 1 or 2 days ahead of time knowing about it. We don't spring anything on them. So yeah.
So we're really anticipating great things this year. So far, we've had a lot of fun with the kids. We hope they're going to learn a lot, and we hope they're going to have just as much fun as we're having. Thank you.